here with Sacred Insights 101, ready to do your reading for September. I love this reading. This is really interesting reading. The two first cards that want to go together come from the Keepers of the Light deck, and they say that your heart is awakening, your heart is opening, expanding. Opening, actually, your heart is opening and your soul is expanding. This is huge. The energy of this for you guys just feels like from the inside you're just opening up. For some of you, that might feel a little uncomfortable. For some of you, you may be comfortable. They talk about the comfort zone. Your comfort zone could be that from some childhood traumas or from your youth, from your 20s, whatever age you are. There might have been some traumas that caused you to sort of close your heart down to feel safe. And so you have kind of gone about your life with a heart that's just a bit closed down. And the energies on the planet and the situations that are occurring on our planet right now are causing your heart to open and your soul to expand. It can be a little uncomfortable. It can feel a bit uncomfortable. And so it might cause some things in your daily living, your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of life, to sometimes feel a bit maybe sort of confusing. So Archangel Michael is coming in to say, you know what, just release the past. Anything that happened in the past that may have caused your heart to close down is not only in the past, but as it's affecting you now and your heart is opening to more love, more compassion for others, compassion for yourself, love for others. As that's happening, releasing the past will be much easier, but it also might be bringing some of that stuff up for you. So some of the past sort of traumas or situations that caused you to shut down a little bit, you may be experiencing situations that are similar to those, in that giving you an opportunity as your heart opens to recognize that it's a similar situation to what happened back then, recognize that that's in the past, that's not here today, and to be able to forgive yourself, forgive the other, take from it what you can learn, and let it go. And that can happen fairly quickly. That could happen in one meditation or sort of one sitting for a healing for yourself. That can happen fairly quickly. The next card that you get is that everything's going to be a whole lot easier for you when you just make a decision. This decision feels like it's about following your heart. And now that your heart is opening up a little bit more, it's going to be easier to follow your heart. You're also getting the Lovers talking about following your heart. Love is a very powerful force. So while this is showing a relationship with a loved one, that will apply to some of you, but it's also just this bigger idea of your heart expanding sort of in all ways, right along with your soul expanding and your heart opening up in all ways. But it includes a love interest and just understanding how powerful love is. So while this might be a bit, outside your comfort zone, they're saying it's okay, allow it, allow it. And it's going to be easier when you just make the decision to allow it. Just make the decision to sort of surrender to it and settle into it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I wasn't sure what this decision was when this came out. And it's the top card. It's the first card that wants to go on the top row is making a decision. And when I was asking a decision about what, I wasn't really getting an answer. Now I understand. Okay, thank you. It's about the decision to surrender into a heart that's opening up. Even though it might be a little uncomfortable, allow yourself to surrender to a more open heart and know that you're safe. You are safe. Perspective. There's a better way. There's a better way of living your life with an open heart. Living your life with an open heart is so much more fun. It's so much more fun. It's a little scary at first, but really, honestly, once you surrender into it, it's a much better way to live. There's a better way. And notice this angel is upside down, right? This is outside your comfort zone. He's not right side up. He's upside down, looking at the world in a whole new way, from the perspective of an open heart. Making your choices from your heart. Ask your angels for any people that you might want to come into your life to sort of help you with this. Not just about helping you with surrendering and allowing yourself to just be more comfortable with an open heart and living your life that way, but also if you're just working too hard, just to kind of lighten your load. The 10 of Gabriel's coming in. Gabriel is the archangel of creators, writers, coaches, healers, to ask the angels for some people who might help you. Just some really good friends maybe that you could talk about this with. You actually get 3 cards talking about sort of finding your people. This is the first one on saying, start by asking the angels to help you find your people. And then you get divine guidance. Surround yourself with wise teachers. This is from Sandalphon. Sandalphon is saying, surround yourself with wise teachers and good friends, the people that you can trust. Really good friends, people you can trust. That trust is coming up again with regard to the heart. That came up in another reading too, that it's just uncomfortable sometimes to it feels vulnerable. It's not comfortable for many of us, and yet that heart is opening because we need more love on our planet. The opposite of hate is love. We need more love on our planet. So hearts are opening to allow more love to come in and go out, to flow through us. And your third card saying, surround yourself with like-minded people, kindred spirits. Important relationships with people who share your vision. 3 cards, you guys. That's a lot of cards talking about finding your tribe, basically. Find your tribe. Find your people that you feel safe with, so you're not alone. People that you love, people who love you, and that will help in surrendering to allowing your heart to stay open. Stay open-hearted about things. Loving. This one also talks about making some bold choices. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships, people who share your vision. So whatever your vision is for your life, to be happy, to be loved, to love others, there's a relationship and family, to what you're wanting. Progress is possible. It's possible to have the life you're wanting that's full of love in work and at home. And we know this too because the very next card says there's so much to be grateful for. So this would indicate that by surrounding yourself with like-minded, trusted, beloved friends and wise teachers that you can talk to about this, but also who love you, that there's so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life, and this is coming up right underneath the lovers, right? The family and work and loving and being happy. There's all the airplanes. It's like you're just gonna take off. Yeah. Life is wonderful is your final card. Life is wonderful. Yes, things will go a lot better when you just decide to surrender to an open heart, allowing yourself to step through the fear of vulnerability and live your life in a new way. Thriving through the power of positive thinking and becoming an inspiring success for others, and life is just wonderful. So you have two cards talking about life just being absolutely wonderful, so having so much to be grateful for, and life just being, you know, life is a big word. It kind of encompasses everything that you might want as far as feeling safe, feeling loved, family, work, career, financial success. It kind of taps everything for you when you make the decision to just allow your heart and your soul to expand. Just surrender into it, just kind of sink into it. Just acceptance is the word, acceptance, and allowing it. When you make that decision, this wonderful life is right on the other side of it. So surround yourself with some really great people, wonderful, loving people. That's kind of your task, you know, for September. For September, make the decision to surrender and settle into a more open heart. Making choices from love and making bold and ambitious choices towards what you're wanting from a loving place. Yeah. Great reading, you guys. Good reading. This is so doable. This is so doable. And I love seeing this kind of thing on the other side. I love the way Spirit shows you. You know, they kind of address the situation, what needs to be done, and then they give you some suggestions and ways that you can get it done. And they show you this is on the other side. So now, you know, it's entirely up to you. But so for you guys, you know, one of the sort of maybe easiest parts is just going to be surround yourself with some really great friends, and maybe take a couple of Saturdays or whatever, you know, like schedule in some time with people that you trust and love, kindred spirits, and just maybe have some conversations about life. You know, it can make a huge difference. It can be a huge difference, and then there'll just be so much to be thankful for in September for you guys. Have a wonderful month. I love you so much. Until next time, take really good care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you soon. Mwah.